My wife and my daughter both fancied you.
How old is your daughter?
Never mind how old she is.
Everyone thinks Tobey Maguire is the quiet Spider-Man, the shy guy who barely talks in interviews. But what if that calm image hides something completely different? Because once the cameras start rolling, Tobey has a strange habit of breaking celebrities, interviewers, and even entire talk shows. And the more people try to corner him, the weirder things seem to get.
Andrew Garfield almost brought out Bully Maguire during an interview.
While at first I didn't, with
First I didn't.
Wham!
Then I started to do that.
Yeah, that's correct.
No, the way to get your boots on...
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
For years, Tobey built a reputation in Hollywood as one of the most private actors around. He rarely overshares, avoids drama, and usually keeps interviews short. But here's the part people miss. When he decides to joke, it comes out with a sharp edge. In one press moment, he casually complimented an interviewer's shirt, sounding completely sincere. The host clearly thought he had just scored the nicest moment of the day. But then Tobey quietly followed it up by admitting he'd already given that exact compliment to several other people earlier that morning. Just like that, the compliment flipped into a perfectly timed joke. And suddenly the quiet actor looked a lot more mischievous than anyone expected.
Careful there. I will.
But that sarcastic humor sometimes turns interviews into complete chaos. One example happened during a press event for The Great Gatsby. The conversation started normally, but something unexpected happened. Tobey and Carey Mulligan suddenly couldn't stop laughing. Every time the interviewer tried to ask a serious question, the two of them kept cracking up again. It got so awkward that the interviewer slowly started losing patience while they were still trying to compose themselves. And if that wasn't strange enough, another interview involving Andrew Garfield almost triggered the internet's favorite version of Tobey, the infamous Bully Maguire energy.
Welcome to Australia. How are you guys feeling?
We are doing well.
How was that for you, I guess, taking it all in?
The minute you walk into we were
Oh, God, Tobe, I was being really serious.
Kids, and we're just fast friends.
But when paparazzi show up, the mood shifts completely. Tobey Maguire has a long history of openly clashing with photographers. Some clips show him trying to block cameras or asking them to back away while he's just trying to walk down the street. According to various reports, he's been dealing with aggressive paparazzi for decades, and over time he seemed to develop a sixth sense for spotting them. Some fans even joked that he had a real spider sense for cameras. And then there's the moment that shocked people online, when footage appeared showing him reacting to a paparazzi incident involving a car. The moment quickly spread across the internet, leaving viewers debating whether it was dark humor or just an extremely awkward situation.
And that was just one entry in the blooper collection.
Let's go get on my bike.
Okay.
Oh, bless you.
But the strangest stories about Tobey might actually come from movie sets. Behind the scenes, cast members have described him randomly breaking into laughter during filming. Sometimes it happened in the middle of takes. Sometimes it happened when he was watching himself on playback. And nothing shows that better than the moment he reacted to the infamous Spider-Man 3 dance scene. Years later, even Tobey himself seemed to cringe watching the rehearsal footage. That dance sequence became one of the most talked about scenes in superhero movie history, and according to fans, it still haunts him.
Chance and I were just having dinner here.
Oh.
Hello, I'm going to... Hi, Peter.
Hi.
But things get even more interesting when you look at the rumors surrounding his early Spider-Man years. For a long time, fans speculated that Tobey and his co-star Kirsten Dunst might have been secretly dating during filming. At the time, neither of them publicly confirmed it. During one radio interview, the topic suddenly came up, and the host started pushing him with increasingly personal questions about their relationship. Tobey tried to laugh it off and move on, but the situation got even more awkward when someone called into the show claiming they had personally spotted the two together at a concert. According to that caller, the pair looked very close. None of those claims were officially confirmed during the interview, but the moment instantly turned into one of the most uncomfortable conversations of his early career.
Have you ever been to an English pub where they're serving hard cider and yelled out, "This cider house rules"?
You know me so well.
And if that interview was awkward, another one pushed things even further. During a late-night show appearance alongside Howard Stern, the conversation suddenly shifted into extremely personal territory. Stern started asking about romantic scenes in movies and whether actors ever experience uncomfortable reactions while filming them. The questions quickly became more direct, and Tobey seemed visibly eager to steer the discussion somewhere else. At one point, he even pointed out that someone important in his life was backstage, making the entire situation even more uncomfortable. The moment became a perfect example of how quickly interviews can spiral when the wrong host starts asking the wrong questions.
By the way, I want to say, very nice shirt.
Can I suck it up or what? Look at that.
Man,
I know. Does that look
is
great?
Good. That is good. Yeah, you're my favorite interview of the day.
Excellent. Everybody, that's on tape, right, Diane?
But then he quickly brought him back to earth.
I've only said that to 9 other people so far this morning.
That I understand, and you probably will say it to another 30 people today.
This fan ran into Tobey on the exact right day, because he was fully committed to making it memorable.
For Benji. Hey, Benji, how's it going? Gavi. Say it again. Gavi. Juan, Aura, and my whole motherfucking family.
But outside of interviews, Tobey has also pulled off some surprisingly elaborate pranks. One story involves the birth of his son, Otis. When it came time to handle the official paperwork, Tobey reportedly decided to play a joke on his wife. Instead of spelling the baby's name normally, he intentionally wrote a different spelling on the form and presented it like everything was official. For a moment, she believed the paperwork had actually been submitted that way. According to the story, he even filmed the reaction while pretending everything was perfectly normal. It was a small prank, but it showed a completely different side of someone usually described as quiet and reserved.
Has an impressive negative $32,000.
I know Kung Fu.
During mean tweets on Jimmy Kimmel, Tobey casually discovered a loophole.
Conspiracy theory. Tobey Maguire is just a hamster in a robot. Not me, though, because it's spelled differently.
And then there's the strange vegan challenge story. While working on a project with Natalie Portman, the two reportedly agreed to follow a vegan diet during filming. At least, that was the plan. Later on, reporters brought up rumors suggesting Tobey might have secretly broken the challenge by eating chocolate at some point. The claim was never proven and mostly circulated as light-hearted speculation, but when it came up during an interview, Tobey's reaction immediately turned the moment into comedy as he tried to calm down the sudden wave of teasing questions.
Because we spell Otis O-T-I-S, but I spelled it O-A-T-I-S on the form and brought it back to my wife and was acting very innocent, like, "Oh, I'm so excited, it's official, look."
And you brought a clip of showing her?
I filmed it on a flip and
All right.
O-A-T? It's O-T-I-S. Are you crazy? O-Is? You spelled his name wrong. Are you kidding me?
So when you step back and look at all of these moments together, the picture becomes a lot more interesting. Tobey Maguire might look like the quietest Spider-Man on the surface, but behind that calm exterior is someone who can turn interviews awkward, prank his own family, and casually dismantle talk show conversations with a single sarcastic line. Some fans see him as the most humble superhero actor. Others think he's secretly one of the most unpredictable personalities in Hollywood. And after all these strange moments, one question still lingers. Is Tobey Maguire actually the nicest Spider-Man, or the one nobody in Hollywood can quite figure out?
It was a vegan challenge.
Really?
Yes, it was.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And it was
too vegan.
One of the reporters just told me that you eat chocolate sometimes. Oh.
Guys, calm down. Seriously.
Let me ask you a question, because I did a movie. I did a scene, love scenes with women, and I got fully aroused during these scenes. I'll be honest with you, Jake. Might have ended my marriage, I don't know. But when you're with a Charlize Theron, what happens to you, specifically in that area? Did you get aroused?
Not really.
What? How do you manage it? Jay, would you not get aroused over Charlize Theron?
Well, as an actor, I realize, as the character, if the character would be aroused, then I would have to say yes.
But Tobey was about to quickly shut that line of questioning down.
Hey, listen, my girl's backstage. I can't be talking about
That's
this.
your girl better wake up. This is life, honey. Believe me, 2 years, he's gone. Bring her out here. Oh, you see how? What are you going to do? You're going to get married?
Huh?
What are you thinking?
I don't want to talk about that.
Let's talk about your... Wait, let me talk about your career.
Okay, you do it.
Now, you invite you and your lady friend to simmer down now.
What?
Perhaps I can put it to you more clearly. 1st and 10, simmer, take the snap, drop back, find down in the end zone for a touchdown. Now come on and kick the extra point. Simmer to down, followed by now, and it's simmer down now. Read with a lot of girls too, and she was by far the best actress. And also, I think she's very attractive. I mean,
you banged her in real life.
Yeah.
Well, he's
of course
got
you
to
do.
say it.
You got to say that. Come on. It's almost impossible to be on these movie sets and not fall in love with you. When do you do it?
I'm saying it took a week.
I'm saying before they started shooting, when you were just kind of rehearsing. You're on with Tobey Maguire, the stars.
You're freaking busted. You were sitting right in front of me at the Coldplay show at the Wiltern in L.A., and you had your hands all over her, dude. Give it up. You're right in front of me.
Look at that grin.
Tennessee hat on.
How? Tobey Maguire making out with Kirsten Dunst.
On the interview, he also explained why he doesn't sign autographs.
You are the worst guy to approach for an autograph. What is that all about?
I'm like living my personal life, and people who want to make some money off of my signature, I don't really take any time for
Are
that.
you like me? If you're around hot chicks, you will sign autographs to make yourself look
want
good?
the attention?
I think it's just the opposite.
See, I do.
If you don't sign them, you look even cooler.
No good. Nice to meet you. Japanese, I'm Spider-Man.
いや、もしあれでした